Hello, my name is Mulkhan Alaskarov, and this is my Module 2 video assignment. I want to apologize in advance for the shaking hands and for my accent, but I hope really that you understand everything. So, two goods I chose are two types of most popular meats, which are beef and chicken. Uh, so, what it takes to produce them? First, for sure, you need to raise animals. In order to raise animals, you need to have good conditions, for sure, resources, food, corn, and in some cases, medicine as well as antibiotics. So, we see it requires lots of resources. But yeah, let's get down to this assignment. So, let's first view the case with San Antonio. In here, looking at the graph, you could see the numbers are given in thousands, by the way. You could see that there is being produced more chicken than beef in one given hour. So there's being produced 1,500 pounds of chicken per hour against 1,000 pounds of beef per hour. We see that chicken has an obvious advantage in this case, and you could actually see it in the graph. The second case is with Austin. Austin has a little bit different situation in this case. Also, the numbers are given in thousands. So here, it is an opposite situation where beef is produced more. Here we see 1,200 pounds of beef per hour against 900 pounds of chicken per hour. So here there are more of beef lovers in Austin. The next step, we are going to compare them. We are going to find out the absolute advantage. In case of San Antonio, chicken has an absolute advantage over beef because there's simply being produced more chicken per hour than beef. In case of Austin, situation is opposite. Beef is being produced more than chicken, as I mentioned before. The next step is finding out the comparative advantage. Comparative advantage is more tricky. In this case, we need to understand the rules of opportunity cost. In here, for example, we see, viewing San Antonio situation, we see that per 1 pound of chicken produced, there's only 0.66 pounds of beef produced. So obviously chicken got comparative advantage in this case. In the case of Austin, per 1 pound of beef, there is actually 0.75 pounds of chicken. So we understand that beef has a comparative advantage in Austin. The next step, we are going to view different situations. If each of the city would specialize in one of the goods. So, how we find it out? In case of Austin, we need to specialize, for example, in the amount of time given is 10 hours, right? So in here, viewing the situation with San Antonio, we see that chicken is produced in bigger amounts. So in 10 hours, it will be 15,000 pounds produced. So if San Antonio doesn't produce beef at all and focuses solely on chicken, it would produce 15,000 pounds of chicken. In case of Austin, it would focus on beef, and in case of beef, it would produce 12,000 pounds of beef, as we could see here also. So specialized would look this way. Austin would produce 12,000 pounds of beef and San Antonio 15,000 pounds of chicken. In case of non-specialized, where production is divided, situation is a bit different. We should take 5 hours here and 5 hours there because it's like spread equally. So we could see in 5 hours of production in San Antonio of chicken, it would get 7.5 or 7,500 pounds of chicken and 5,000 pounds of beef. In Austin, the numbers will be 5.4 thousand for chicken and 6,000 for beef. And by adding those numbers, we get, in the case if it gets specialized, actually there is, if it gets non-specialized, sorry, we would get 12.9 thousand pounds of chicken and 11,000 pounds of beef. In here we could see that it's better if the cities would specialize on one type of a meat, because it will give us more amount of beef. But the problem in this case is that we need fresh meat actually, and it would make almost no sense if you just produce beef in one place, in one city, and transport it to another and back forward. So let's leave everything the way it is and eat fresh meat. Thank you for your attention. Best regards, Mulki Khan. Bye bye.